Our next performer comes to us all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. And he is such an intrepid performer that in spite of tearing his ACL, LCL, and MCL, he's still here with us. His name is Jonathan Clark, but he is the poet known as Courageous. You have already met him this evening because he was, of course, King Rais Yostandar of Zendom. There's kind of not anything Jonathan can't do, and he's just one of my all-time favorite human beings. Poet, performer, producer, and managing director of the United States' oldest continually operating African-American theater company, the Carpetbag Theater of Knoxville, Tennessee. Give us a love story.
Hello, everyone. This is a tale about love from the perspective of an elder millennial. You know that mushy pet name? Baby talk, I love you. Don't you hang up? No, you hang up. No, you hang up. You know that? Let me tell you how I got here. Okay, I was really sorry. So about 12 years ago, I met this girl. And you know when you meet somebody and you instantly know that they're going to be special to you for the rest of your life? You just kind of, you know. You see, okay, so 3 of my lady friends from high school had gotten an off-campus apartment at the University of Tennessee Falls. And what had happened was they had invited me out one Halloween to, you know, drinking party, all that good stuff. But they said, you have to meet the 4th room. You're going to absolutely love her. And they were right. I did. After a few amazing conversations and a few weeks, they were right. But you know, if you really, really like somebody, the last thing you can do is tell them, right? Because that's just not how this thing works. So, fast forward. College, all that good stuff. She moves back to Memphis, Tennessee. We lose touch other than the occasional birthday text message. How's it going? Great. Okay. And then, as I scroll Facebook, I noticed a picture of her engagement ring. I was devastated. So I'd written her this poem a few years before. And I'd always wanted to tell her exactly how I felt about her, but I never sent it to her. So sometime later, I've gotten the courage to perform that poem in front of an audience at some small town, I don't even remember. But an audience member and a publisher said that they really loved it and they wanted to publish that poem. And I could not allow this poem to be published without her actually reading it for herself. So I sent it to her in a Facebook message. I'm still not certain if I should, but I'm sending this letter to you. It's full of the words I've always daydreamed of speaking softly into your left ear. An image so vivid it hangs in a frame on the wall of the gallery in my mind. Right next to the first time I saw you smile and the last time we said goodbye. I wish you could see me. My arms around your waist, gently pressing my lips to your earlobe, softly caressing every square inch of the small of your back. You smile sensually because you can tell I'm tempted to make my hands more comfortable. I awaken from my daydream when the alarm rings that I was never certain. The risk of rejection outweighed my desire for affection, so I resisted applying pressure. Understanding that whatever we had was real in either way, relation or friendship, I didn't want to lose it, so I tried to be a gentle man and did my best to subdue it. From the minute I take it there, things will never be the same. A man of my word, so it's difficult for my mind to change. So I can't just take it all back and tell you it was just a game. I'll be there out on that limb left to hang. But my intuition tells me that you've been lying there, under the same stars that your eyes make so jealous, wondering if if I was dreaming of you too? All I needed was a sign from you. I wasn't so illiterate too. Because behind every letter in this letter, there lies a desire for you. I would give up touching my pen to paper if you would allow me to replace that feeling with the one I want from you. Passionate kisses dedicated to your collarbone. Leaving marks just isn't classy enough for you. I want to kiss you so deeply your heart has my lips tattooed. I would make certain before me you'd never been made love to. You'd feel so incredible. I'd have you forever regretting that you hadn't shown me sooner. Though after each and every new sun rises, you remain the world apart from this fire sign. So I gotta consider you lunar. We both know you're not of this world and earthly wonders are just beneath you. And you're the type it seems like the stars gravitate towards you, so it's easy to see why I'm attracted. But it was your friendship, not your surface, that had me distracted. We both know that we are a way that doesn't come along too often. And I can put my feelings aside, but it's difficult for me not to want them. I must be crazy, hoping that you'd be happy, even on the other end of another man's touch. But I rest easily, because I convinced myself it's what you really want. But forever, I'm haunted by the ghost of what if. You know that tiny icon at the bottom of a Facebook message that lets you know when somebody has read what you sent? Silence. I awaited her reply for almost 7 years. Fast forward. June 10th, 2019. A familiar and apparently newly single face pops up on my timeline. It's her. There's a sight for sore eyes, I commented. Hey, stranger. The next morning, after almost 7 years of waiting, she replied. And she hasn't stopped replying since. Fast forward, a few days go by. We picked up right where we left off, and it turns out she always had a thing for me too. But since I never made a move, she didn't either. I made my move. What are you doing next weekend? The 22nd through the 24th. Working that Monday, but that's about it. You should come to Denver with me. I'm going to see a friend's play premiere, and I'd love for you to join. Call in sick Monday, if you have to. Is your middle name still Michelle? But I don't know if I can. I need to save money. That's not what I asked you. Is your birthday still May 22nd? She said yes. I didn't reply. I emailed her a plane ticket. And after nearly a decade of not seeing each other's faces, we reunited under the United sign at the Denver airport. And ever since then, the magic has not stopped happening. We've seen each other every weekend since. She loves our house and is actively searching for ways to move to be with me. And now, we say I love you effortlessly.